Hi all, welcome back to my channel, Tech Advice from India. So today I came up with the third session for Python Basic Python series. And in this session, we are going to discuss about variable data type operators in Python. Okay, so let's begin. Fine. So variables are nothing but, hope everyone has the basic idea about the variable. So variables are nothing but the memory location which is reserved to store the values. Right. Based on the data type of the variable, the Python interpreter will allocate the memory for that particular variable. Right. In Python, with the help of equal to sign, we are going to allocate the or assign the values to that particular memory. Right. So hope you people remember at the very beginning I told that in Python there is no need of typing the variable to writing the variable type, the data type. No need to mention the data type. For example, whether it is a int, whether it is a float, whether it is a string, nothing need to discuss anything about this. So you can directly say that a equal to 10. So this equal to will assign this 10 to a memory location named as a. The name of the memory location is a. All right, that is what is called dynamically typed language. You no need to define the variable data type of the variable. Right? This is one thing you have to remember. Second thing is, which here it is showing also, this part, that you can assign one value to more than one variable also. To assign a single value to several variables simultaneously, like a equal to b equal to 2, a equal to b equal to c equal to 2. Sorry. So this is possible in Python. Right? So this is very simple concept of variable. Next. There are some rules in each and every language. There are some rules to name the variable. So in Python also, this is same. While naming a variable, you have to follow some rules. Right? The very basic rule which you have to follow is this one. Name cannot start with a number. Right? So always the variable name should start with a letter. With letter A, B, C, D, whatever, but it always should start with a letter. So you can write roll number, but you can't write one roll number. So it should not start with a number. This is a very basic rule for each and every programming language. Second rule is this one: no space is allowed. So if you want to write roll number, for example, roll number, this is not possible. Right? You have to write roll underscore number or maybe roll number together like this. This is possible. Right? Only underscore is allowed, nothing else. Other than underscore, no other symbols are allowed. No, other than nothing. Only this one. Variable name should be in the lowercase. This is also very important. Avoid using any special meaning like list, str, loop. These are already reserved word, keyword in Python. So don't use those. No keyword should be used as a variable name. Right? This is also next. This is related to the variable. Now coming to the data type. So the standard data type which is allowed in Python are this: number, string, list, tuple, dictionary, set. We will discuss each and every point in our future sessions also, because with respect to list, tuple, dictionary, set, we have each separate in a chapter. But these are the basic data types which are allowed in Python. So let's see one by one what are the things. So next. This is the very basic table of a data types, right? Which you people may also have aware of. Right, for example, integer. If we start with this one, integer. For example, integer represented with int, which are all the whole numbers like this: 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever you are writing. If it is not a whole number, numbers with a decimal point, it comes under second option, which is called float. Right? If it is a string, like your name, my name, hello, this, that, all these things comes under str or string. In Python, represented with str, right? List, it's a new, maybe new for you, which is in Python only. So list is collection of all the elements together, right? For example, one number, one float, one string, all together in one place is called as a list. How to write is with this bracket. This is the bracket which we are using. This one is the bracket which we are using for list. And it is an order sequence. Means in a order, whatever orders, like for example, here they have given 10 hello this. So the order will be maintained. If you insert in this order, you will get the list in the same order. That's why it is called as a order sequence. More about list we will definitely learn in future. I already told. Second one is dictionary, which is also collection of elements. But this collection of elements is in a key value pair. Right? What is key value pair? Key value pair is when we are thinking about the list, this one, first, this one. Right. So we are entering this data, right? This data. So this data has some index to identify the data. For example, 10 can be identified using 0. Then hello can be identified using 1. Then 200.3, the third element can be identified with 2. So these are called indexes. Just to identify each and every element inside a collection of elements. So in list, we are identifying with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to like that. These are called index. In the dictionary, we are identifying with key, not with the index. And we are writing in a term of or in a pair of key value pair. We call those as a key value pair. So suppose I have written name colon Moshita, name colon ABC, name colon XYZ. That means all these names has been represented with a key called name. Right, and it is unordered. We will discuss more about all these things as I already mentioned. Next, tuples is one more ordered but immutable. Immutable, list is actually mutable. Here, one should be written as mutable. So immutable means non-changeable. Immutable, not possible to change. So maybe list and tuples are exactly same. Only the thing is that the bracket, this is the list bracket and this is the tuple bracket. Inside the tuple, whatever elements we are writing, those cannot be changed. This is the uh, uh, this is the main point of tuple. Then set unordered. Again, set is also unordered and writing in this way in this bracket. This is the bracket for set. And last one is Boolean logical value true or false. Hope everyone knows about the Boolean true and false. Right? So these are the very basic concept. Next, let's go for the next one, which is the operators. Remember, don't worry about this slide. All this we will again discuss in a separate chapter. So for the timing, only note down all this data types available in Python. What are the basic operators available in Python are, hope all these operators also you people have already seen in many of your other programming languages also same operators, arithmetic operator, relational operator, assignment, logical, bitwise, membership and identity. These two operators may be very much useful for Python. You may not have seen this in other languages. Right, so these two definitely we'll discuss in depth, but others hope you have the idea still. Let me show you some basic examples of all these operators. For example, these are the arithmetic operator, uh, the plus, minus, all this arithmetic operator, uh, greater than, less than, and those can be used. So greater than, less than, etc. The relational, these are the relational operator. Right, these are the arithmetic operator. Plus, minus, these are called the assignment operator. These are all termed as assignment operator. Right? Next, bitwise operator, which is again maybe a little different for you, but let me discuss bitwise operator. Bitwise operator. Bitwise operator Bitwise operator works on the bits and perform bit by bit operation. It is a separate operator. It is not at all plus minus those arithmetic operator which is working on the integer or which is lesser than greater than or whatever. Not like that. It is performing on the bit. What does it mean? For you to understand, I have given one example also here. Assume if A equal to 60 and B is equal to 13 something. Just 60 and 13 I have given the number. You can take it any number. Right. If we want to use the bitwise operator, the first thing which you have to do is we have to convert this A and B, this 60 and 13 to bit in the sense 0 and 1. Right. So for this also there are some rules. That is a mathematical rules. You can go through this separately. So what I have done, I have converted 60 in 0 and 1 and this became this. Convert 13 to 0 and 1, this became this. So the equivalent of 13 in 0 and 1 is this, and equivalent of 60 on 0 and 1 is this. I got A and B. Now, suppose I want to find A and B. A and B means if both are true, we will get true. If any one of them is false, we are getting false. This is what is the AND operator. This is called bitwise AND operator. Right. Now, how it is calculating? See, first one, 0, this side, 0, 1. Right. So this 0 and 1 became 0 because 1 is not true. Next 0, 0 became 0. Next 1, 1 became 1. Next 1, 1 became 1. And all other became 0. So this is A and B. Same, A or B. So 0 or 1 will become 1. 0, 0 definitely 0. 1, 1 definitely 1. So any one of them is true, it will become any one. It will become true. So any 1, 0 will become 1. 0, 1 will become 1. Like that. So like that I calculated this is called bitwise and bitwise OR. This is how the bitwise operator is working on the values. This is just a simple example I have given, but remember bitwise operator always works on the uh, bit, right? Logical operator. Logical operators are which like and or not. These three are the logical operator. If both the operators true, if both the operands are true, then see logical. If both the operands are true, then the condition becomes true. Means if A and B is true, then we will get the output as true. Just now I told and then or, but those why I was talking about the bitwise. Now we are talking about normal logical operator. But concept is same. If both the operands are true, then only we will get true. If any one of them is false, we will get false. Like for example, the second one, or. Or means if A or B is true, then only we will get true. If anyone is true, true. If anyone is false, false. Right. And not if not A and B is false. Not is used to reverse the logical state of the operand. For example, not 1 is equal to 0. Not 0. Not is this side. Not 0 will be 1. Just opposite. Right? These are the logical operators. Next. Membership operator. This is new to Python, definitely. So in Python, there are two membership operators available. One is in, another is not in. Right. Maybe more in depth we will do when we will do the least tuple dictionary, all these things. That time it may be more clear to you people. But just to give an idea, it is mainly used when we are dealing with a collection of elements. When we are dealing with a collection of elements, right? So, what is the definition they have given? Just check the definition. Evaluates to true if it finds a variable in the specified sequence and false otherwise. I already told when we are dealing with a collection of elements or a sequence of elements. So I was talking about list, right? This one is a list, maybe one, two, three, this three. So it is finding whether a particular value is inside this list or not. For example, X in Y. So for example, this name is L. I'm finding whether 2 is in L or not. If it is there, it will give you true. If it is not there, it will give you false. right? This is the concept of in. If 2 in L will give you true. But suppose if this is contains 1, 2, and 3. Suppose I have written 4 in L. It will give you false because 4 is not there inside L. Right? So not in just opposite of this, hope you can understand. Fine. While we will do the least tuple dictionary, we will do more in depth on this. Next one is identity operator. There are two identity operators in Python. One is called is, another is called is not. Right. This also more in depth we will see when we will go for the classes and the object. Right. But here also you can just check. Evaluate to true if the variables on either side of the operator point to the same object and false otherwise. It is actually finding whether the memory locations are same or not. Suppose I have written x is y. So if for both x and y, whether the memory locations are both are pointing to the same object or not. Both are pointing to the same object or not. If yes, it will give you true. If no, it will return you false. Right? Is not is just opposite of is. Mainly useful when we are using classes and objects. So hope for the advanced Python, we can see all these things once again. Right? So these are all about the concept of variable, data types, and the operator, different types of operators in Python. Right? With all this concept in mind, we will go for our next topic, which is the or which are the most important topic, control statements and the for loops and all these things. So for that, again, stay tuned with my channel. I am coming up with my next topic. Till then, bye bye.